lot of people come to Epcot and they go to these different festivals and they try the various food, and then they have these best of the fest rankings that they do, and they really want to tell you how you can best spend your money. And while I think that there's a lot of great advice out there, I just like, is it really best of the fest? So I have to say that some of these things, I don't think I agree with them. So what we grabbed today, you're gonna sadly see the remains because unfortunately the live didn't work. It's just what it is, and it's just the full transparency. We still have a little bit left of everything, and I can tell you wholeheartedly, having just purchased all these things, Mexico, definitely a great spot. If you love those kinds of flavors, so good. We got the tostada that had the carnitas on it, and it has like a great like black bean that's more of like a refried bean situation. So you have those different textures, crunchy, creamy, tangy, all the different things. It was so good. I like the texture play on that better than the flauta. I felt like the actual tortilla piece of the flauta, it felt a little bit undercooked, which could have just been today, but I will say that the flavor on the beef barbacoa was so stinking good. Really love that. But honestly, the best savory thing that we had today is going to be these beef skewers. So flavorful, so yummy. I understand if you're not a meat eater, I am here. So if you're looking for vegan or if you're looking for vegetarian, I apologize. This is not what I'm gonna offer you. But I will tell you, those beef skewers were so flavorful. They were so tender, so good. I will also say that sadly, this rice bowl from Hawaii is probably like, I would say it's almost one of the worst, because it feels like a money sink when you have a bowl, and I get that it's a rice bowl, but if you have a bowl that is so heftily filled with rice and only has like maybe a third of a cup of cubed Spam on top of it, and then like maybe one scrambled egg, if that, it felt like you're mostly eating rice, sadly. So not the best. The carrot cake at Mulled was really good. It's so flavorful. It does have walnuts, so if you don't like that texture or you're nut adverse, then this is probably not for you. The flavors of it wasn't like hit you over the head, kill you as far as like its spices, and then the icing was lovely, and it wasn't super heavy for a hot day, which is part of my concerns. Like, there's so many things I want to try, like the cheddar and bacon soup that has, you know, a lovely little mini like a breadstick with it. It looks really good, and it's a raved about fave, but honestly it's a pretzel breadstick, which is, it does make it better. But I will say that like we're hot. Like, we're hot. I don't really personally want a soup. Thank you for the fan moment. But like, I don't really want to come here and eat a soup, but I can say some of the other things that were very good. And I will tell you, we tried both of the margaritas. The Clarita margarita, this one right here, is definitely our fan favorite. You can see that little bit of like dragon fruit on the bottom. So good, nice, refreshing, full flavor. The strawberry pomegranate margarita, it's not bad, but it wasn't our favorite. You do have to like mezcal, which I do. It just didn't, to me, it didn't have the flavor substance behind it that the Clarita did, and the Clarita was just like this nice balance. But I have to tell you, I think of the things we tried, I love this Mimosa flight the best. This is my lovely friend Christopher. This to me was the better bang. It was so good.
Yeah, you need some.
He's
Mimosa.
like, you need something. Oh, but you like this one best. You have that one.
No, you like this best too. Drink it all. Cheers.
It's like a pog juice mimosa. So if you love passion, orange, guava, it's so good. Christopher has the blood orange, which is also equally lovely.
Yeah, I like this one too.
And then this other one that's in here is a berry mimosa. And it's like it's made with an effervescent, like a sparkling red wine. And it was just like, it was good too. It was a little bit sweeter. I definitely like tangy, but if you like Christopher was describing it on his live, a kind of like a red wine sangria, that's what it was giving for us. It wasn't so much mimosa, it felt more like a red wine sangria. But honestly, these flavors, they were so good, and it's so much fun to come, set yourself a little budget, come in, try a few bites, and see what you can't enjoy. There's so many different things to try, and that's why it's really great to take a look at people's best of the fest, get informed, look ahead of time, because there's so much here that you can taste and try, and you want to make sure that you're getting the best bang for your buck. If I could only pick like two things, I would honestly pick the beef, because you're going to get the most protein from that dish, which is going to sustain you pretty well. Then I think I'm going to pick that mimosa flight, because you're just getting so much with that, and it's a great shareable. Those would be my top two recommendations. I did love the carrot cake, but we might have some other things. We'll have to see how time goes. We're both just remarking on how it went from being like kind of drizzly first thing this morning, overcast, to being like holy sweaty shirts, Batman. Like,
Florida,
I'm for real. The weather can change on a dime and it can go the other direction as well. So just keep that in mind. We have a hydration and fun hydration on our way over to go get some cheese bread and some bao buns. So I'm looking forward to that. I love a bao bun, and I love me some cheese and bread. I just won't have that later because otherwise my stomach will say, I hate you. Just had a very interesting delay that took like 45 minutes, but it involved talking with Disney ambassadors, so that was super fun. My friend Christopher is now going over to get the like fun cheesy buns that they have. It looks just like this beautiful marriage of cheese and bread. And now I am gonna head over to Japan to go get the bao buns that are there because they look so good. So we're gonna go try those two things, and then sadly we're gonna have to cut the day short because tut, it looks like rain. Acquired the teriyaki chicken buns, now to go find Christopher. One of the bummers is that they put it in some paper when it was still kind of hot and sweaty, which obviously it's hot, but it's in like paper, not like a wax paper. So it might have some trails, so you might have to pull this off. It looks so good and it smells delicious. It looks so yummy and the dough is so soft and squishy. Let's try this.
Yep.
Around here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Punchy flavor. Teriyaki. Yeah, not bad. And it's a decent size for $8. Cheers. Look at that. It looks doughy, but it's actually like super like cheesy. Oh, yum. Oh, look at that. It looks scrumptious. I will say that if you don't like gooey textures and it's a texture thing, then this might not be for you because it is super gooey, because it's just like a literal merriment of bread and cheese. You know, you have some of the best friends in the world when they give you the third of the 3 cheese breads. He laughs, but that's a big deal to me. So about that teriyaki bun, super flavorful, a little bit sweet, but teriyaki sauce is sweet, so I expect that. I have to say that something being mass produced, I was honestly concerned that it was going to be a little bit dry, but it wasn't. It was soft, pillowy, and had a really fun flavor. And for $8, like, you could totally split that in half and share it with somebody because there's so much to see and there's so much to taste and sip. So you definitely could. Very, very yummy. I would say that that probably rolls like a 13. I don't think it was mind-blowing, but I definitely think it's above some of the others. Would I put it as a best of the fest? No, but it's pretty solid. This cheesy bread. Oh, here's the thing. Christopher asked me if I would put it on best of the fest, and I was like, because I think it rolls like a 13. Like the bows, it's really good. It's definitely an honorable mention. And I said, well, how much is it? And he said $5 for all 3. And I was thinking to myself, I don't know. That's kind of a hefty bit for $5.
Maybe
like if I had
to like a 15.
I think that brings it up to a 15, because if I had to choose between this and the bao, one, this isn't as sweet, but there's also 3 of these, which size-wise, you're getting more and you're spending $3 less. And to me, that's where my role, like that's where that matters to me. I want the most bang for my buck. So that beef skewer, hefty amount of protein. It is a little bit more expensive, but it's definitely a heftier amount of protein in what you're gonna get. These cheese buns, yeah, those are gonna be my mentions. Best of the fest. Christopher, my friend, his channel was Plan Your Adventure if you're curious, but he was saying that he really loved this booth. This is a popular booth every food and wine festival. I've heard about it tons, but he was definitely saying that people rave, and I know people love this. This has been an honorable mention this year as well. So if you're looking for other best of the fest options, Canada, and I'm telling you, like, you may not want a soup and bread, but it's a wonderful pretzel stick. I mentioned it earlier, but this, yum. Especially with boursin, garlic, and herb cheese. Good grief. How does that not sound like just scrumdiddlyumptious? Willy Wonka? Anybody? that is a wrap on today's taking a peek and ranking some of what people are calling best of the fest here at Food and Wine Festival here in Epcot, Walt Disney World. Let me know if any of this looked good. I will tell you, it may seem like we didn't get a whole lot to try, but between the two of us, we probably spent close to $75. Now we split it between friends, but if that's my partner, if that's my family member and we're not splitting, you need to understand just how expensive it can be to come. Is it worth it? Is it great? Absolutely. If you can afford it, come, have a little bit of fun, bring some sips, offset it by bringing in snacks and making sure that you bring a water bottle with you. But just to be clear, it can get expensive without you even knowing, because it's like $5, $8 here, $10 here, then like a $12 cocktail and then another $10 here. That adds up so fast. But I want to know, what are you looking at? What are you going to try? And what's going to be your best of the best bite? Tell me down below, or connect with me on social media at Motivational Pinup on all platforms. And definitely do anything possible to live your version of a brilliant, bold, beautifully empowered life. And please, friends, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and it sure as heck helps me out a lot. Cheers.